Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going, well, first of all, I am back. Took about 2 weeks off vacation. First time this year actually to take a significant set of time off, I think. Maybe I had a small spattering of days here and there, but this is the first big vacation I've taken in quite a while. Lots of fun. Took my family to Hawaii to just celebrate not only my dad's birthday, but his retirement as well. So, very nice to enjoy time with the family. Got a lot of nice food. We went to Oahu, Hawaii, and yeah, lots of good food, lots of good. The environment was amazing. We were able to do some touristy stuff too, since it's been forever since I've been in Hawaii. Long ago, before I can barely remember anything from it. So it was a lot of fun. So feeling refreshed, and yes, I'll be back to the grind here tomorrow. We should have Monster Strike news. Hopefully, you haven't missed the news summaries too much. They have been up on X/Twitter and the Discord channel, but we should be back to normal YouTube videos after the upcoming one. And the upcoming one should be a doozy. So, anyways, um, version 27.2.2 dropped yesterday, and of course, I want to make sure you don't miss out on any of it. This time, there's not too much to talk about, but regardless, let's make sure we go through everything that was part of the update. First, but actually this is pretty huge for me. They have added yomigana for the names. Yomigana is the term that is used to, describe how you read words in Japanese. Because, for example, not all kanjis are easy to read. In fact, a lot of the kanjis that are used in the game are actually quite difficult. And the average Joe Japanese person, so I guess the average, what's a popular Japanese name? I don't even know. Um, the average Japanese person can't read these characters either. So what have they done? You can now tap the name to actually see the readings for it. So for example, if we had so Beatrix, that's katakana, that should be easy. But maybe you don't know what the kanjis on the left is. Bushin, I think is what it should be. And yeah, it says Bushin Beatrix. And so the letters are in hiragana. Everybody can read hiragana. I mean, of course, not. Maybe you guys might have a little bit of trouble. But, you can go into these different characters and you can see that by default, if you've tapped it, it'll save that setting so that you can always see it. Now, let's be clear. Seeing everything in hiragana is very difficult to read. You try to give me this string of letters and try to have me sound it out. I'll be like, densetsu ni ako, oh no, ni ako, it gets really difficult. So you don't want to see it like that. But for readings, like, I don't know, like all of the Three Kingdom characters, right? Like that is when I see a new Three Kingdom character, I groan really hard because I am not going to be able to read it. They have completely different readings in English. It's so difficult. Like Kingdom, right? I don't even know. I can't even guess what this guy's name is. But here you can get like Ace, right? Great. I can get Ace now really easily. Life-saving update for me. I don't know for you guys out there, but I love this a lot. There has been a small change to hosting co-op. You now have the ability to get the URL of your hosted room even without activating Line. Up until now, you always had to go through Line, or I think there were some web pages out there that could, formulate your code based on your ID number or whatever. But now you can just get it directly from hosting. When you go to host, like let's say I'm gonna host this guy, you go to multi and then you go to line. Yes, you still have to click line, but you do not actually have to open line anymore, because now when you hit this button, you will get this option here where you can go as usual with the green button showing the line icon to open it and do as you've done, or you can click the right button here to copy your URL, and whatever message that you used to have in line will now be copied onto your clipboard and you can send that to anyone you want. This URL is always the same, you just need it once. So if you are always going to be playing with a friend, for example, have them save that link, bookmark it somewhere, and then they can just click that bookmark to jump into the game to your room at all times. Now, Let's say your friend already has that URL and you just want to go into the lobby. The bottom left button there on the screen will get you to the lobby. And I missed this. My recording, not my recording, my connecting software to my phone is lagging hard. So give it a second to catch up. There you go. Well, it's caught up, but now the screen isn't. Sorry guys, I don't know what to do about this. But I mean, that's proof that it's definitely a problem with the Samsung side, I think, right? Because whatever it's trying to transfer, I guess it still could be my laptop. I don't know. But anyways, this is a nice little update, especially for those of you who feel like it's a pain to open up Line all the time. The URL is now accessible there directly. So, I mean, you don't have to even download Line anymore at this point, which is pretty nice, actually. I know, as somebody who wants to play a game, I don't want to have to download another app just to play, right? Small update to selling monsters. You will now see an option here to include collab or time limited monsters. Before, that was always part of the default and actually kind of annoying, because when you wanted to sell all these older 4-star 5-star monsters, I'm sure a lot of you out there don't want to include collab monsters in there. So this checkmark is there and it is off by default. So unless you physically want to include those collab time limited characters as part of your selling list, just leave it empty and you should be fine. So a nice default off section there. And then we just have a whole bunch of miscellaneous updates and bug fixes that happened. There was an irregularity with Tanjiro's strike shot when activated against a monster that had accelerator mode on it. Whatever bug that was has been fixed. There was also some rare situations with Forza's assist skill, which does boost your bomb combo damage. It was actually boosting other stats as well incorrectly. That has been fixed. And this, I think a lot of people, I saw people complaining about it in the Discord channel. I got annoyed by it many times. There was a bug where the auto fuse prompt was not being displayed when you were finished, fusing your first monster or subsequent monsters after that. That has been fixed now, so that process should be working again, which is nice. I was definitely annoyed by that a few times. They also did announce that they have adjusted the snipe bullet animation. They made it a little bit faster to help with performance reasons. They also said they had to adjust the damage of the snipe bullet to compensate for that speed change. I'm not exactly sure what the change was, but that is just something to note if you see something a little bit different from what you are used to. All right. And then this one's an interesting bug. I didn't see people talk about it, but I guess it happened. There was a bug with items evolving or not evolving in the new invade quest in Konish. That has been fixed. The two bugs that they called out was that a level 1 guide was evolving into a sword, and then a level 1 hourglass was never evolving despite waiting the proper amount of turns. So those two issues with that quest have been fixed. And then there is a new bug that has been introduced. They were hoping to fix it before maintenance ended, but they were unable to do that. But they found rare situations where if you do roll the 10-year anniversary gacha, right? You still haven't done that yet. Maybe you're a new player, for example. If you had a monster in that list and did not select one of those new ones, the game still thinks that you have the monster, so it will think it's owned in your box. You don't actually have it, but the game, I think, like the animations and stuff afterwards were not functioning correctly. So they're hoping to fix it before maintenance ended. They weren't able to, so we'll just have to wait until a new update happens for that. And of course, we got the lovely there we go, 50% gacha. I always do it unless I'm really on the limit for the Hoshidama. So Let's see how that goes for my main account. And you can see I'm at 45 out of 50. Who knows what that means with the gachas that I've done while I was on vacation. You guys will see in the next few days how those went. But oh, a hit for my main. It is, oh, look at that. I love it. Minamoto no Yorimitsu. This update is so good. I guess the only problem is that it covers the usage and the HP up thing. So maybe they can move that around. I don't know. We'll see. You know, as always, this does cost 5 orbs. 50% chance of whether you get a monster or not. And of course, only includes general pool monsters. Actually, let me do it for my alt account too. But the other important thing to remember is that there is the Morling Orb post update quest. Same time limit. While the 50% gacha is up, you have the opportunity to do this. You must be done with it by December 15th, 3:59 a.m. Japan time. And it's a super easy quest. You get 5 orbs. You don't have to use those orbs on this gacha if you don't want to. So pocket those 5 orbs. Just don't forget to finish that quest. Alright, so I'm just gonna do it off the camera for my alt account. Let's see. I think my alt missed last month too, or not last month, last update. But okay, we got the whale. Oh. Anyways, that's it for today. Like I said, not too meaty today, so obviously we've got a whole bunch of big stuff coming up for us leading up to the New Year's. Are we gonna get one more collab? Are we gonna get, is that going to be an alpha set of collab monsters? What kind of celebratory gachas are we gonna get? The rewind gacha, all-star gacha. What else is going to tempt your orbs? I'm at about 1400 for my main, 900 for my alt. Pretty good stash of orbs ready to go, but how much of it will survive to the new year, we'll have to see. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you're happy to see me back, do consider hitting a like button. If you have not done so already, subscribe, because the videos will be back starting tomorrow. Well, starting today, I guess. And of course, if you haven't done so already, ENG Monst on X/Twitter, and of course the Discord channel is available for you to talk with other folks who love the game and speak English as well. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.